Good morning, mate. How you getting on today? How was yesterday for you? And what's on your agenda for today? You writing it down? Are we getting it done? It is dark o'clock on the way to the gym. I'm either going to do 5k or 10k today. I'll see how it feels once I get going. Last run that I did, I was starting to feel a weird pain in my knee, which I haven't felt before. So I only did the 5. But I do want to do a 10, so if I can, I'll be doing 10 today. Once that's out of the way, we're getting absolutely hench. Bench press, rows, pull-ups, bicep curls, tricep pull-downs, shoulder press, lateral raise. I think that's it. I think there's another back one. There is another back one. Don't know where it is. It's on my phone. We'll have a look. That's on my agenda for today. I should have said this yesterday, but I forgot. So I'll have to just roll with it. But 2nd of October, you've got 3 full months, like 12 week, 13 weeks, something like that, between now and New Year. So still time to finish this year, 2025, on a win. 12 weeks is time to just totally flip whatever it is you were planning on doing, innit? All the time in the world that you need to be able to flip something up. So write it down and then make a plan of how you're going to get it, because you can't just write shit down and just expect that it's going to happen. You have to write the plan, and then you write the plan, you do the plan, and honestly, the amount of times that just moving towards something consistently just makes it happen is outrageous. So that's what you got to do. You got to think, what is it that I want by the end of this year? The amount of people in the comments that have been like, yeah, I've lost fucking £100, £80, £50, it's outrageous. People lost even more than that as well. Can't remember the highest that I've seen off the top of my head, but honestly, I'm so fucking proud of yous. It's mega. It's absolutely mega. And I love reading all of those little stories. Even if can't reply to all of them, it's fucking 1,000 comments on some of these videos, so try and reply to as many as I can. I signed up for an ultra yesterday, and I'm eyeing up. The IRL channel right at the moment is it's just on ice while we get everything going with the podcast. For those of you that are Patreon members, if you checked out yesterday's hot debrief, you'll see the difference just in 2 things that we changed. So the first part of the hot debrief we released yesterday is from a video we recorded a few weeks ago. That's released at 12 o'clock today. That's the OCD episode. Honestly, you need to watch that. At 12 o'clock today, you need to go watch it because it's brilliant. I swear, it's absolutely brilliant. I learnt loads and I was genuinely shocked. But the second half of the hot debrief was recorded in 4K with our new lighting, and the difference, it's one extra light. It's like we didn't have lighting before, like we had lighting, but the colours look different. It's incredible. So we've been focusing on the podcast, so IRL has just took a little bit of a back seat, but I'm trying to put things in place where we can have a full suite of basically 2 videos a week on IRL. It's probably going to end up being a fitness one. Hopefully there's some tactical stuff. I've got a shooting course I want to go and do in Sweden, as well as one in Wales. So I need to go and get those cracked off. But I'm trying to do, basically, I'm trying to feel dangerous again. So that's what the fitness is for. But it's not just fitness. There's survival. I'm trying to do my wilderness first responder course, sorry. I'm trying to be a mountain leader. I'm trying to get, this is a survival instructor course that I'm trying to do as well. I'm trying to be dangerous and capable. And I feel like one of the things that you need to do for that is you need to hit off some challenges and some events in the extreme environments. So Marathon Disables has got my name next to it. I haven't managed to book onto one yet. But I'm doing Marathon des Sables, which is 250 kilometres, multi-stage race, typically through Morocco, but they do one in Peru, they do one in Namibia. It's fucking desert, basically. So that covers the desert one. I think I need to get Mont Blanc summited. And that covers the mountain one. And then I look, and there is a Jungle Ultra. Now, it's a stage race. It looks kind of straightforward, to be honest with you. So I'm going to try and do the stage race in a jungle. As well as like the high rocks and all that sort of shit that I'm doing. Which leaves just one thing, doesn't it? Polar. And the one thing I ain't done, and I ain't skied since I was in the army, but the one thing I would love to do and learn how to do, because I don't know how to do it, is one of those expeditions where you're cutting about the gaff on skis, classic style, Nordic style, where you're cutting around, getting yourself moving. And there's two. There's a Yukon Challenge, which is like an ultra, I'm not actually sure whereabouts it is. In the Yukon, surely. Yeah, probably. Or you can do one in Norway, which is basically just like a 9-day polar expedition. So I want to do that. Dangerous and capable on all continents. And learn some skills while we're at it. Now, obviously, create content while we're doing that. So the IRL channel is dormant at the moment because we're just getting the podcast up and running. We've had a new member of staff in Amy, so we're getting her up to speed so she can take on everything that we need to do with the podcast channel. And then as soon as we sort that out, I'll be looking for a couple more new hires, a camera op, and a full-time producer for the podcast channel. It's going to have to be someone that's fit and can keep up and cut up and down hills whilst filming. So, not for everyone is the answer to that. And at the same time, obviously, we're trying to improve what goes out on the football club side of stuff as well. So, we set goals, we write them down, and we work out how we get towards them. So I'm doing the same thing in work as well as what I'm trying to do in my personal life. I just thought I'd fill you in on that. But yeah, check out today's podcast at 12. I think you'll enjoy it. 3 months left of the year. Let's finish it on a fucking win. Move the bastard needle. And you can look back and go, yeah, 2025, happy with that. Hay fever started already. Honestly, this is pissing me right off. It's quite mild today. October, typically, certainly by Halloween, it's freezing, and it is double mega big coat weather. It's quite mild today. I got the short shorts on, obviously, and it ain't too bad. Right then, I'm sure there was something else I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it is now off the top of my head. So we'll just move into the news. What's the news? It's United, isn't it? Looking at Saudi. Laurie Whitwell's been writing something in the Athletic. Must have spoke to somebody at the club who's confirmed that that is what they're going to do. Off to Saudi, try and get some revenue in, as well as potential warm weather training. How much training are you getting done in a couple of days? Because you can't go and have it affect Premier League fixtures. So if you've got a game on a Saturday, and let's say you have one scheduled on the Sunday the other day, you've got like 5 days you could go. So how much warm weather training are you really getting done? You know what I mean? Obviously, at the back end of the season, we did that little short stint out to Malaysia. Was that 2 or 3 games that we played post-season friendlies? This talk like that netted a gross, so obviously you've got to take out the cost of getting an entire squad and all the staff over there, plus hotels and all the rest of the shit. But that raised somewhere in the region of 10 mil. Would Saudi do more? Maybe. Maybe you'd get a fee from whoever you were playing. So I reckon if you're looking at like 2.5 to 3 mil per game, honestly, is it worth it? Genuinely. From a pure financial point of view, that doesn't feel like enough, does it? So last season we pulled in like 660 million. To go away for a week, like, it has to outstrip the 10 million, 12, 13 million you would make in a week regardless, right? Because there's obviously going to be extra costs. You've got the extra risk, because sleep's the number one thing for injuries, right? You can't be risking players' sleep. But I think they will. Now, it's less travel than going to Malaysia. It's only like, it's a 10-hour flight, but it's only, time zone-wise, it's only, I think it's 4.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. I know most of the Middle East is about 4.5 hours. Never really had any sort of jet lag coming back from the Middle East. America is where you get absolutely screwed with the jet lag. Do I think they're going to do it? Honestly, yeah, I do, yeah. When you look at all the cost-cutting stuff that we've done, and then you look at all the ways they're trying to increase revenue, including the rinsing of fans on tickets and stuff, do I think they're going to do it? 1,000,000%, yeah, 1,000,000%. It's not even a doubt. Like, the fact that that's come out already, they might as well have announced the games, because they're definitely going to do it. There's no way they're not doing this. I guess they're probably now just finding out the ideal team, the ideal time. As soon as they've sorted that out, 1,000,000%, yeah, guarantee they're going to be there. So I guess it's one of them, innit? See how it all shakes out. It's not worth it if you have one injury to one player. And it's interesting seeing this coming out. There was an article I read, I think Adam Crafton did it in The Athletic, where he was talking about player welfare. And he was talking about the Club World Cup. And he said no one's going to listen to him, but like, player welfare, you know, forget about it, it's not even a thing. You know, no one cares. And there does seem this creep towards more and more and more and more games. Champions League lost its sparkle. How have you took the sparkle out of the Champions League? Champions League was hands down the greatest competition for 20 years, wasn't it? And now you're not getting those dual leg things. I mean, like, Liverpool lost to Galatasaray Tuesday night. Galatasaray social media's been taking a piss. Scousers are fuming. And half the reason that they're fuming is because they're not going to get a chance to get them back. They're fuming because it's a one and done. There isn't the home and away element that there used to be. You can't have a strategy to it. It's just this weird sort of, yeah, play them and then you get a different seed. It's so... Honestly, I feel like it removes the sporting integrity of it. It is going towards that weird American thing where, I'll be honest, I don't understand it, where you have these sort of arbitrary rankings, and then as I'm learning a little bit about American football, American college football, it seems like teams can just choose who they're going to play. So they'll choose teams that they know they're going to go fucking put like 60, 70 past. And that somehow goes towards their ranking. Is that right? Honestly, it feels like we're about 20 minutes away from that happening in the Champions League. How's that real? Like, the old Champions League, yes, it was seeded. But the structure was pretty much intact for the best part of 20 years, wasn't it? And it was perfect. It was perfect. Why fuck with it? Well, they wanted more games. So more and more and more and more games. The World Cup's been expanded. The Club World Cup is expanded. More and more and more games. Does that mean more opportunities for players to be professional footballers? It doesn't feel like it. Does it? Clubs have got to look after their players a little bit better, will they? No. I mean, Yamal being a mad example. I mean, the amount of games he's played by the age he is mental. But who's looking after him? Don't feel like anybody, does it? So, what are you going to do? Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my run done. And I'm going to get into work. I've got loads of stuff to shoot today. Loads of stuff to do. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to write it down. And I'm going to chalk it off my list. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, if you want to get the behind the scenes of what's been going on with the podcast, because I know some of you nerds are like, what equipment do you use? What the blah, 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 blah. Well, we do talk about it on there. And there's a phenomenal app that I've been checking out on the pod as well. So, go check that out. Link for Patreon is in the description. If you want to support the channel, that is the best way. And you get the extra content. And you get access to the Telegram group in there as well, where everyone else is stacking up their wins and supporting each other. It's beautiful. Otherwise, have a great day. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Latest.